Absolute majority imposes some serious responsibility on that party, because the tendency will be to use our numbers to what we want. And that is, I think, the fear of some people, that they may use their numbers. And that is where responsibility becomes very important. If they are using their numbers to serve the national interest, so defined, then there's no problem with that. Because I think in the past there have been certain matters, if in fact we had majority, in some instances we could have moved it forward in our democratic forms. A good example here is this attempt to get the districts and municipalities to elect CEOs. But of course, it became partisan, and it was dropped for reasons that we never knew much about. So here, if the NDC has to use this supermajority to really help to bring reforms that are quite popular with the people, I think that would be very positive. So that is one thing but all the same, I know that if they are tempted by the majority to push through certain measures that to be partisan not of parliamentary, but looking at the whole nation where popular sentiments are, then I don't see any in that. So that's one thing. Also, this majority, we have to look at the usual executive in parliamentary work. Even though we have these division of powers, oftentimes the executive tends to include in the work of parliament. But here again, if you look at the current situation where the incoming president has endorsed one of the contestants for the speakership, then one can also be a little bit concerned whether we're going to see any executive intrusion to blur the checks and balances we have. But I think we have if, for instance, Mr. Bagman becomes the speaker, then I agree with Professor Butch that we will have somebody who deal with the situation without needlessly bending backward, and just hold national interest all the time. So if that happens, I think I won't be worried at all about the supermajority of the end. But my biggest concern here is the extent to which the majority in Parliament can hold itself check and be responsible, so that we don't have honest positions. Because if they are not careful, the majority also can become a tyranny, as we all know.